I kind of like how my hair's flooped up. It's a little chaotic and weird, you know, kind of like me. As much as I like to think of myself as that, I suppose. But anyways, welcome everyone to Petey Aprendendo Português. It is the next day, and you know, a monumentous day of 2080. You know, it was, you know, revel was the theme of yesterday. You know, we really reveled in the moment. It was kind of like the second to last day of my job that wasn't as shitty, but still, you know, still some hard work, I'm not going to lie. But, and I'm happy for that. You know, today's the 15th of May. That means, you know, we can start planting our tomatoes, and that's what it's all about. But I'm thinking, I sent my goodbyes in to everyone. I said, hey man, this is my last official day working at my, you know, my job, and it's going to be the last time I ever do something like this, you know? So 2080 was yesterday. We're going to have to say goodbye to that as it was. So let's say goodbye to 2080 days on the day streak, and we're going to close that out. We are going to start, and I think in you know, I'm running out of rewords, but I'd say, you know, if I were to imagine myself in 2081 as the year, I believe that would be the year of rain, where you know, me being a me being an elder, I'm finally, actually, rebel would be a cool one. You know, maybe if there's like a AI revolution or something like that. And oh shit, we got triple XP for 10 minutes. Hold on, don't mind me. Don't mind me now. So yesterday being Revel, we kind of reveled in the amazing parts of you know, what we're gonna say goodbye to, and also the fact that we just did all that. I mean, it's all my personal life type of stuff, but today I really grabbed the bull by the horns, and I'm going to call it rain, the day of rain. Not R-A-I-N, R-E-I-N, like Ray, like the Portuguese word for king. Because I feel very kingly. I really did, you know, I really did put myself out there. I got like 9 work orders done. That's like a record. It's insane. So hopefully, you know, they don't come back next week and say, "Oh, let's write up another," you know, because that could happen too. But I feel like, you know, today was kind of my victory lap, and let's rain on today. That being Friday too. So I'll see you guys in a sec. Let's do our best. Kind of hilarious how we got the other one. So we're going to describe a challenging trip. That's what I'm thinking about. Mesmo assim...
Assim, aceitei. Mesmo.
Anyway.
Assim, aceitei.
I accepted your apologies. Desculpas. Mesmo assim, eu aceitei as suas desculpas. Even so, I accepted your apologies.
Areia.
Sand.
Perdoar.
I don't know what that is. Forgive?
Terceiro.
Third.
Mesmo.
Really?
Perdi o mapa, mesmo assim encontrei o hotel.
Perdi o mapa, mesmo assim encontrei o hotel. I lost the map, but I still found the hotel.
Perdoar o amigo. Perdoar o amigo.
Forgive the friend.
Sabe, a mala dele quebrou no caminho.
Sabe.
Saber, sabe.
You know, his suitcase broke on the way. Sabe, as fotos não mostram o quanto o parque é incrível. Choveu,
Choveu. Muito.
mas, but we visited. Mas is what I wanted to do.
Visitamos. O parque.
Mesmo,
Mesmo.
assim.
Assim. Joga.
Shit. Choveu muito, mesmo assim visitamos o parque. So either way, either order, it works for mesmo assim.
Está sempre tão chuvoso aqui.
It's always so rainy here. É difícil para perdoar. To forgive someone for that. I guess that's something to really think about.
Sabe, o ônibus era desconfortável.
Sabe.
Sabe, o ônibus era desconfortável.
You know, the bus was uncomfortable.
Sabe, o restaurante tinha longa fila.
Tinha
Que.
Sabe o... I'm just gonna do Sabe o restaurante. Oh, fuck, it's Filia Longa. It's line long.
Esqueci meu passaporte, mas mesmo assim chegamos a tempo.
I forgot my passaporte. But...
Mas, mesmo.
Anyway... But we still arrived on time. Eu esqueci meu passaporte, mas mesmo assim chegamos a tempo. I forgot my passport, but we still arrived on time. Sounds like a story I'm taking.
Perdoar.
To forgive.
Gasolina.
Gasoline.
Design.
Design.
Prêmio.
Price.
Dia chuvoso. Choveiro. Chovoso.
It's a rainy day.
Sabe, acho que precisamos de férias melhores.
Sabe, eu acho que precisamos de férias melhores. You know, I think we need a better vacation. I think we do too. Okay, and we are almost done. I think this is rainy days.
Chuvosos. Dias.
Dias chuvosos. Okay, damn it. Perdoa. Perdoa? Ok. Eu prometo que não vou mais repetir. Perdoa-me. I promise to not do it again. Please forgive me.
Sabe, o restaurante tinha longa.
You know, the restaurant had time. And then dias
Chuvosos.
for the wind. For the wind. Actually, we do. Did we have a rainy day today? I think it was somewhat rainy. It's a bit rainy on my way back, so that's something we kind of have, but it's all good. Let's see that flame. There we go. Boom. And just like that, we are good to go. And let's see that day streak. Where are we at? And boom, 2,081 days on the day streak. Keeping that flame going, keeping it alive. And as always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. That is my tism for the day. That's my, yeah, there we go. Lighting up the cigarette here. You know, doing our idiosyncratic daily dose of things. If we lose internet for like eternity, I will probably flip shit. But we got it now. We've got, you know, this Orwellian nightmare gives me fun stuff to look at. Got to do 16 lessons this weekend. So we've got 3. I think we'll get all that good stuff. I'm glad the it's only just 16 lessons. We completed a level. Cool. Give me that shug. Boop. I wish it translated to more stuff, like on the desktop app. Boom, 2081. How do I think that year's gonna go? How do I think this year's gonna go? 2081 as it is. And I like how it says nice, Petey. That's super sweet. Super sweet. And screenshot. Let's see it again. Double dopamine hit. Almost got that wrong. There we go. I honestly don't like this one. How he's just kind of like a big, fat, stupid, plorpy, dumb. So we got 3. Sorry. And boom, 2081. Let us hear our rain. No one stops Petey's rain. Speaking of rainy days, it's a day where I reign supreme. I got, honestly, it was between that, redemption, like redeem. I might have used that one, but that would have been perfect. Can I change it? Yeah, because I feel like rain is kind of... Yeah, you know what? Hold on, let me just look at redeem. Did I redeem myself? I've got a... Hold on. Realize, recounting, recharge, retry, release, recover. Did I redeem myself at all? I guess I don't have a year where I redeem myself. I feel like it's long-winded. Wow. I don't think redemption is on the menu. You know what? I'm changing it. This is the first time where I changed my mind. Actually, I did remit instead of another one, and I forgot what I did. So I'm actually going to change this to redeem. We're changing it right now, live as we speak. And I'm gonna actually spell it out. Redemption. Redemption is the word. I don't know how to spell it though, because I'm stupid. Redemption. I am changing it. Boom. It is the day of redemption. That's what we got it at. So 2081 is going to be the year of redemption, because today, now that I'm thinking of it, now how do I say it? Redemp is going to be the theme of 2081. Because I did 9 work orders, I've kind of proven myself, like full circle, that I am a competent technician. I think that's the theme. All right, we're going with it. I don't think we're gonna get double XP for that much, for what it's worth, but that was a worthy step. We got 20 XP. I don't even know if the XP is active. We spent way too much time gabbing. But let's describe a challenging trip. Let's get through it, and yeah. Actually, you know what? I might even just save that for tomorrow. And just do a practice, do mistake eraser, and maybe just do some humble stuff.
Sabe.
Você sabe o restaurante na Filha Longa. Shit. Let me get that again. Você sabe.
Sabe. Ó, restaurante. Tinha. Fila. Longa.
Okay.
Chuvoso. Dias.
Dias chuvosos. There we go. And you know what? I'm in the demotion zone. I shouldn't really be thinking like I have like stuff to not worry about. So I'm thinking I'm gonna do the challenge, and we're just gonna use like whatever.
A gasolina está muito cara aqui.
Gasoline is really expensive here. Oh yeah, that was me. Gasoline is really expensive here. Okay.
Choveu muito, mesmo assim visitamos o parque. Sim, assim.
It rained a lot, but we visited the park anyway.
Até quando você vai reclamar da viagem?
How long are you going to complain about the trip? I remember that one.
Eles
foram
à praia para
Is it foram ontem.
ontem.
Yeah.
Viajar de noite é perigoso, nem pensar.
Traveling at night is dangerous. Nem pensar.
Nem.
Don't even think about it. Nem pensar. Okay, don't give it a thought.
Para.
Onde
Onde?
vamos?
Agora.
Where are we going
Quando
now?
você vai me pegar?
When are you going to pick me up? Quando
Quando? Fomos.
Fomos tarde
Tarde.
e missed. Perdemos
a
atração.
atração principal.
We went late and missed the main attraction. Sempre temos que subir pedras aqui. We always need to scale the stones here. Uma pedra
Uma pedra no rio.
No caminho. Vamos aproveitar o feriado para relaxar. We're going to take advantage of the holiday to relax. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. To take it to just relax, you know? Nothing wrong with that ever. Ever. Put the oxygen mask
A
on yourself.
gasolina está muito cara aqui.
Gasoline's very expensive here. It always is. We only got 9 minutes of double XP, so we're going to really use it to just not... 15 minutes, but we're probably not going to use it all. I think I just want to get above 900 to tell this Andre Alves to suck my peener. And we're just going to do... I'm going to do a speaking. Just speakings. Goddamn.
Como é
trabalhar em uma empresa multinacional? What's it like to work at a multinational company? Esse ano abrimos 2 anos escritórios. Posso explicar enquanto me sento? Posso escrever no quadro? Can you write on the board? Bom trabalho. Quando você vai aposentar-se?
Posso ver as
regras da empresa? Can I see the company's rules?
Pode o doutor falar sobre sua experiência?
Pode o doutor falar sobre a sua experiência? Can the doctor talk about your experience?
Uma reunião informal.
Uma reunião informal.
Quem
me apresentou você para o diretor? Okay. Practice complete. All right, no feelings here.
Eu e
meus amigos vinhamos assistir filmes juntos.
Você
vinha ver filmes de ação comigo.
Viajar
para a Inglaterra. Baixar tudo agora. Cultura da Austrália.
Você
costumava ver filmes de ação? Filmes de Cuba.
Ela
está cansada de filmes que não sempre iguais.
Um
filme dramático.
Nós
frequentemente víamos séries de comédia. There we go. Just like that, kids. Just like that. Okay. We're telling Andre to suck my peener. And that's going to ruffle some feathers a little bit, not going to lie. But maybe we'll get to 1,000. Fuck it. We'll do it live. Yeah, we're going to do another one. Você ouviu sobre aquele mochileiro famoso?
Eles
falam sobre formigas no evento. They talk about ants at the event.
A água na garrafa está congelada.
A água na garrafa está congelada.
Eu nunca
escalei nada tão alto.
No inverno,
eu gosto de ficar em casa. In the winter, I like to stay at home.
ele nos contou que já surfa em ondas enormes.
Ele nos contou que já surfa em ondas enormes. He told us that he already surfs on enormous waves. A comida na minha frente. Food in front of me. No mundo. Todo mundo fala sobre isso.
O
O
restaurante
restaurante local é muito famoso. Local restaurants very famous, play. Ele adora falar sobre os melhores croquetes. Alright, yeah. Love talking about croquetes. I do too. It's a good time to be alive, kids. Alright, we're at 984. We could get up to... okay, we're back down to 11th place, because I had a feeling somebody was going to be a peener. A pinyor. Actually, do they see? Oh, they're fucking assuming that I'm spamming. Okay, let's do a target practice and change it up then. And this is apenas lot. How you doing, man? Yo, como vai?
O escritório.
O escritório não está mobiliado.
O espelho pequeno é bonito. Espelho pequeno é.
Dois
martelos grandes.
Preciso de ajuda no terceiro armário. Preciso de ajuda no terceiro armário.
I need help with the third cabinet. Own.
Próprio.
90.
90.
Give.
Dar.
Curtain.
Cortina.
70.
A cortina que você pendurou é bonita. A cortina que você pendurou é bonita.
The curtain you hung up is beautiful. Free.
Livre.
Curtain.
Design.
70.
Mesmo.
Really? Mirror.
Espelho.
Yeah. Hammer.
Martelo.
Politics.
Política.
Really?
Mesmo.
90.
90.
Own. Proprio. Third.
Terceiro.
Gross. Why did I say gross? I was thinking of Sealer's stuff. Alright. So that's good enough for me. Right now, that's, I think I redeemed myself in, getting close to the demotion zone and also getting close to, honestly finishing my job up and just being, let's say Friday. Happy Friday. I love how he's wearing a cute button down. Look at that stupid bitch. Look at that stupid bitch. I don't know. Stop. Why does he have... Oh yeah, he's in Sydney. I'm really hoping we run into a kangaroo on the streets of Sydney. I want to ask you what it's like to have a pouch on your tummy. I think we'll have to drive all the way into the Australian outback to find a kangaroo. What would you carry in your pouch if you had one? I'm going to ask that one. All my plushies. Kangaroos carry their babies in their pouches. That's where I'd put mine. But my backpack is good for it too. Oh, that's adorable as hell. This is why girls love this. I'm fucking crying right now. That's adorable. So we've got I drank a lot of water today. Kept a water bottle with me throughout the day. Chose a healthy snack. Did all this good stuff. Gratitude. Thank you. Thanked my mother. One small thing I did well. One big thing I did well was just man, I did 9 work orders. I redeemed myself and all the failures and plights and blunders that I had with my job. I proved myself today. And I think that's a more resonant thing, redemption. I just was too much of a chicken shit to admit that to myself. So I'm just collecting my stuff, and we got about a minute left with Duolingos, so I am just going to let things go as is. And yeah, it was a great day. I'm gonna space. We got about a minute left of the day, so penis. Sounds like I'm saying a penis. I redeemed myself in my job. I had a call, an install that I've been dealing with for a month exactly. I think April 15th, I tried to install this stupid machine, and it came in faulty. And so back and forth, doing this, doing that, jumping through hoops. Finally, I got the machine fully replaced, and now it's up and running. And that was the last call I did for the day. First, and I guess maybe we'll talk about it a little bit. Like the first, like my day started out with like a smaller install locally, you know, somewhere close by, and they were very nice. And then I moved on to like, I think I was, well, not close by. It was like somewhere downtown. Then I went to another place that I was going to avoid and pass it off to another coworker. And I was, you know, it was for like this ongoing issue. And I honestly just cleaned the thing as much as I could, kibitzed a little bit, talked, and, you know, like used, just really like went about like, you know, was very thorough with cleaning like there's like a wetter, a moistener unit that, you know, seals envelopes. And, you know, that's been an ongoing issue. I kibitzed with the guy there, and, you know, it was a super nice conversation. He wished me well too, along with the first install. She wished me well. And then right after that, there's another thing downtown, and then it was just like something was just not plugged in properly, and I showed them that, and they're like, oh, okay, I guess we're done now. Hope you have a good day. And it was one of those like, okay, bye. They don't have to know that I'll never see them again. Then I picked up another device that was just being taken out, withdrawn, and you know, I told them about how I was leaving, and they wished me well as well. And it just felt like a lot of warm wishes with that. And that's been like a month-long old assignment that I finally got to. And then after that, I went an hour south and finally set up this one pesky machine that finally got the replacement. And I finally decommissioned the old one, and they're locked and loaded, ready to go. Set. And it was kind of nice. It was really kind of nice. It sucks saying goodbye. It really does. But, you know, in that, in total, it was like 9 work orders total, which is a record. I can't believe I did all of that. So, something to be proud of, but also something to acknowledge, like, hey, I redeemed myself. I could leave. It's kind of like, you know, thinking about like 2081 and how old I'm going to be in that time. Like, if it takes me that long to redeem myself, maybe I'll go to Christianity and finally like be one with Christ and all that stuff. Or maybe I'll do something that like really rights all the wrongs that I've ever done in my life and through my actions and good deeds. But I feel like in terms of like proving that I'm not an incompetent fool all the time, Today was the day for it. You know, I started it out like, yes, I'm kingly. I feel like I reign because I redeemed myself. And I think that's the root of it. That's the root of the theme of today. And it's a Friday, and the weather's nice, and my bunny is cute. And, yeah, I just feel great, you know? You know, you have some, like, snide people that are just like, oh, good that you're leaving. There's also that, too. I had somebody within the team, too. Not to, like, air the dirty laundry about that, but I was on a call with somebody, and, you know, my job last year was a call center, and it's like, dude, like, it's in-house. Why are you rude to me? Like, I'm not even a customer. An irate customer. I'm just talking as I'm talking. You know, like, I just need help. I don't know what I'm doing. Thanks for helping me. Sorry to bother you. It's not like you get paid for this fucking shit, you know? The nerve of people. But that was the only negative thing. Everything else was just kind of positive and just, yeah. Yeah, I'm happy to have, you know, paid my dues, so to speak, or I don't know. Maybe I made peace with the fact that, you know, I'm gonna miss it. As you know, I'm a man of routine. I've done this Duolingo live stream thing like perpetually. Whether it's not live streaming, it's uploading. I do it every day. I record myself doing this. So I like routine, and moving away from one job and jumping jobs every year, it's honestly, I like it. I like the freedom. I don't know if I'll be able to earn more money with another career jump, but you just never know. It'd be fun. Or this might be the forever home that I'm loving, but I'll probably want more money, and then the only way to get that is by learning a completely new trade and suffering for like most of the year. So, you know, I don't know how many times I could do that until I'm like, all right, I'm done. This'll do. And that might be where I settle, where I'm just like, yeah, this'll do. I'm tired of learning too much shit. I don't know. I think it's a really great thing that today was. And I'm thankful for it. You know, that's redemption. What does it mean in the grand scheme of things? There's a religious connotation. There's I mean, generally an esoteric connotation. But I would say that redemption comes with, you know, hardship. And I feel like living a full life, it's, you know, I could finally give myself the grace that I deserve. Not a lot of people do that for themselves, you know? You know, if you see yourself as like I saw a YouTube clip of somebody saying, who said it? I think it might have been Sweet Anita, actually. I don't look at TikTok, so it's probably on TikTok first, but I'll say YouTube because that's the platform I'm mostly comfortable with. She's just like, yeah, if you're kind to yourself, like imagine yourself as your like 10-year-old, who you were as a 10-year-old. Like, would you be mean to them? You know? And it's just, and I think she's probably paraphrased that from like another wise guru person and just parroted it now that I'm thinking of it, because I think I saw it somewhere else too. But yeah, it's just we're our own worst critics. That's the old cliche. But giving yourself, I guess, allowing yourself the grace that like you're not that big of a piece of shit. I think about it all the time. Like, am I a piece of shit? Just jokingly. Like, I don't actually think that I am. Like, I know that I'm a great person. And, yeah, just giving yourself the grace that, you know, you deserve rest. You deserve, Like, you don't have to feel like you're obligated to do anything, even though, you know, that can sometimes be imposed on you. Like releasing yourself of the guilt that you have to do something, even though it's nobody's like it's not life or death, and you need to take care of yourself first. It's not your fault that you need to take care of yourself. It takes a lot of time and patience with yourself. So I'm thinking at that point, if not at that point, I feel like, you know, I've got like, you know, laundry lists of things, like of years. That's just one page. Now I'm like 3 pages in, or you know, 3 sides of the same size page in of just what I think the year's going to be. Like in 2081, if I don't feel like I deserve some sort of a redemption, I'm doing something wrong. But I feel like, you know, at the very least, if I make it to that point, and I have a feeling I will, you know, there would be you know, some kind of action that deserves to be redeemed, or some part of myself that is acknowledged to such a degree that any other qualms, past negative things, just goes away. It all dissolves, and I'm left with grace. And that would be a beautiful thing. I'm going to leave it at that. And I think we are going to... Hey, how's it going, Junior? Thank you so much for listening to my rant, by the way. Joselma, oh my god, everybody else is here. Alright, I guess we're going to talk about things. Como vai, meus amigos? Funny thing is, like, it's Duolingo for like 1 or 2 lessons, and, you know, talking about my feelings for like another hour. So that's kind of funny how it goes. I did get some sunlight in the morning. I don't know if I listened to soft music. I guess some of the music was soft. It was before bed, you know. The whole day is before bed. Goose fraba. How's everybody doing tonight? Ooh, we got a hatchable egg. Let's hatch this egg. Let's see how good it is. Oh, shit. Hold on. Hatch the egg. Stacks the pebbles. What the fuck is that thing? The hell is that thing? What is that, a giraffe? Is that a giraffe with a monocle? That's it. That's where I draw the line. Come on, Master Chief. Let's get the fuck out of here. Man, what a time. What a time. How do you feel about looking through old photos? I never look at them. That's probably bad, but... I cringe. That's what I do. You know, and that's the thing too. Like, the thing about being, like, the thing about cringing about your former self, it means that, like, you've really grown. And that you've become a lot better of a person. Because of it, you know? Like, if your old self, if you feel bad about who you were as your old self, that's a sign that you're better now. And you know what? That's kind of, that might be the theme of today, you know? It might be, who knows? I'm not too keen on what the answer could exactly be. But I'm thinking, today is done. Ainda está aprendendo. Oh, you're still learning. You're also learning. Já está falando bem português. Como você está? I am also learning. Yeah, that's good, Giselma. I hope you do well. Eu espero que você aprendeu bem. I think that's how you say it. Bons estudos, meus amigos, em inglês. I should probably talk more in Portuguese. But you know what? Life happens. I'm tired. Oh, man. I think I did say something kind to myself that I would a friend. Ou ainda, já está falando bem português? Como você está? Yeah, I'm speak pretty good. Speaking pretty good, man. You know, doing my best. Let's see. Yeah, I'm in 10th place. Oh, I yoinked down to 12th. Man, I could never win. Always feels like it's an ever-fleeting time. But, you know, I don't know if anybody's still going to speak, but I do thank you guys for your comments. And I think I'll leave it at all of that. You know, we've got new people coming in. I think where I left off was pretty dope. Boom. 2081 on the day streak. And thank you guys so much for checking in and talking. I don't even know how to say that in Portuguese. I'm tired. I'm very tired. No reason for me to quit. I would probably go throughout the whole night and talk about stuff, but I feel like with all the hard work that I did at work, I did redeem myself, and I think that's pretty cool. So with 2,081 days on the day streak gone and accomplished, we have redeemed ourselves in more ways than one. You know, it's a good victory lap this week. So I'm proud to have been a part of the company that I've been a part of. I could finally take this off and just let loose. I'm not gonna strip for you guys. You know, that's extra. If I ever open an OnlyFans, that'll be Petey's OnlyFans. But yeah, this blue was nice. You know, I'm gonna miss wearing this blue. It's a nice golfer shirt. Naya likes me in polo, so it would have been nice to show her that side of myself. You know what I'm saying? But this era is gone. Well, it will be. I'll be concluding it on Tuesday officially, but we're into the next phase of our life. So with that being said, 2,081 days. Muito obrigado por assistir. Boa noite. Ciao, ciao for now. Feliz sexta-feira e sábado. Ciao, ciao for now. And until next time, até próxima. I hope you all reach redemption sooner rather than later. And because you're deserving. You need grace for yourself. Give yourself some grace. You know, we only live one life. Don't beat yourself up. I've told that to a close friend of mine. Don't beat yourself up. You know, there's plenty of people around you in the world that are going to do that for you. And giving yourself the grace is a blessing. So I'll see you in the next one.